Officially welcome you to our coding session. It's actually going to be a coding jam session today, everybody. All right, Mr. Gardner has joined. He's going to now turn his device on so our teachers who are online can see our students in our jam session. Let me just say a big welcome to you teachers who are on. I'm seeing Miss Lakeisha Walker, as well as Miss Kadisha Young. Welcome, teachers. I'm also seeing one of our students, Mr. Daniel Walters, online. Your sideway, Mr. Yes. All right, so welcome everybody to our session. Can I ask all the students, could you please just stop where you are? Stop.
Yes, sir.
All right. Could you please stop?
Stop.
Thank you. All right, so our session will have some objectives. So, Mr. Gardner, could you please just show the objectives to our teachers and students who are online? We want to can you zoom in if you come over this side? All right, so we're gonna read our objectives, everyone. Of course, some of these objectives really apply to our teachers, but I'd love for you to read it so that they can hear. All right, students? So today we're going to be having a coding jam session. A what?
Coding jam session.
Yes, so we're going to be jamming and having a lovely time with teachers and students from other parts of the country. We're going to be coding together. And our objectives are, please read them.
Set up classrooms, adding students to classroom, assigning tasks to students, help students to log in, students begin coding.
Yes, so that's what we are going to be doing today. Of course, students here from Camperdown, we are aware that you have been coding already. So you have your login information. Raise hand if you have your login information. You know your username, you know your password. Very good. Show hands who have already started coding. Yes, Miss Hunter. I see you. You have started coding. Have you been enjoying it?
Yes, sir.
Have you been learning a lot?
Yes, sir.
Has it been a bit challenging?
Yes, sir.
Yes, but that's all a part of the process because it's really helping you to think critically, right?
Yes, sir.
Great. So we're not going to hold you up. You're going to go ahead and do what you're doing. You're going to code, but I am going to be assisting some of the teachers who need some help who are online. Of course, you students will also be able to give some help to students and teachers who may need some help, all right? So if you are called on to give some assistance, please do so. All right, so I know some of our teachers are on. I see Miss Walker and Miss Young. If possible, could you unmute teachers and tell us if you are feeling okay? You can go ahead, go back to your coding now, yes. Mr. Gardner will help you, Arson. Miss Kearney, could you help, when you're finished, could you help Kyle to log in? Yes, ma'am, go ahead. All right, I'm not hearing from my teachers just yet, but I'm sure they will come on as soon as they can. All right, so teachers, I'm going to be showing you some basics. Right here is my admin dashboard. It may be similar to your teacher dashboard. Of course, you'd like to know how to set up your classroom. So here, you see the My Classrooms tab. I'm going to click the My Classrooms tab. All right, inside of the My Classrooms tab, you will notice that I already created a few classrooms. I have a grade 4 classroom, a grade 5 classroom, a grade 6 classroom, 1 to 3, and even some infants. And you may notice something very interesting with my grades 1 to 3 classroom. I have a co-teacher. That's Miss Hunter right over there.
Hi.
Yes, Miss Hunter. Miss Hunter is my co-teacher, and she helps to manage the grades 1 to 3 classroom. We'll soon ask her what she manages. All right. Now, if we were to add a brand new classroom, teachers, I would simply go to the top right-hand corner right over here where it says add new classroom. And I would simply click that. And you can see there on screen, I am going to create a new classroom. So Miss Walker, if it's possible and you can unmute, or Miss Young, can you tell me, are you at this phase in your coding journey? Are you at this phase?
Hi, sir. I created the classroom last night, but we have not started anything as yet.
Okay, all right, just a second. I think
Yeah,
my
so we
audio
haven't
is
started
low.
importing the children as yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. Let me see if I can get some more audio. My audio is very low. I'm gonna try to use my projector audio. 1 second, miss. 1 second. Try to use my projector audio. All right. Could you please repeat, miss? Yes. Could you please say it again, teacher? Could somebody online just let me get an audio check, please? Miss Young, Daniel, Miss Morrison. Can I get an audio check, please? Loud and clear, loud and clear. Thank you, thank you. I did not hear what the teacher who was talking earlier said. Could you please repeat for me? All right, let me share my screen again. Let's take your time. All right, so again, for those who are just joining us, our objectives were shown earlier. We're setting up classrooms, adding students, assigning tasks, helping students to log in, and letting our students begin their coding journey. So again, if we wanted to add a classroom, simply log into your CodeMonkey platform. I'm pretending as if I just logged in. All right, and you'd be on your teacher dashboard. And on your teacher dashboard, please go to My Classrooms. All right, once you are into the space My Classrooms, simply click Add New Classroom at the top right-hand corner. Teachers, feel free if you don't have big classes, or if your classes are not already in Google Classroom, to click Create New. Give it a school name. Your teacher full subscription will be right here. Add your school name. I'm going to go for Camper down on the bottom here. And simply click Create My Classroom. Once you're done doing that, you're going to have your classrooms appearing on screen. All right, once the classroom is created, please click on the classroom. It's now time for us to add students to our classroom. So here's one of my classrooms, and I just clicked on the student tab. It says my classroom is empty, and also I don't have a co-teacher. I'm about to add students to my classroom. If you look right here on the right-hand side of the screen, it says add students with a plus sign. Let's do that. And I'm going to use single accounts because I'm going to add the students individually. I don't have a lot of students. I'm not using class code because these students are very young and I wouldn't want to put them through the hassle of creating their own username and password. So I click select. All right, I'm going to create a username, but first I'm going to use this child's first name. His name is Lavar. And I'm going to use for his username something something unique. Maybe I can use his first name, Lavar. I'll put a dot, Plus, notice I had a capital L. Put a dot, his last name starts with an E, and I put a number. So that's his username. All right, so again, look at how I created the username. Capital L, common AVAR, put a full stop, capital E for his last name, and a 1. Now I'm going to create a password for him. So I'm going to say Lav, comma, but all lowercase, L-A-V. Since Lav is a part of his name, I'll use some numbers. Let's say I use 06012, and I'll put his last name, which is E. And then I'll click create. Notice it says user created successfully. So he now has a username and password, and I can create more, but I don't want to create any more. All right, so I now have a student in my infant coders classroom. Let me just pause for a minute. Any questions?
Okay.
Not you, Kyle. All right, let me stop sharing for a bit. Miss Walker or Miss Young or Miss Morris or Mr. Morris, I'm not sure. Miss Morris, any questions? So I've just passed objective 1, creating classroom, and objective 2, adding students to classroom. Any questions? Clear as mud? All right, clear as mud. So I'll continue. I'm sharing my screen again. Now I'm going to assign tasks to students. All right, so you can see I have different tabs right up at the top of my students list. I have courses right here. So for this particular classroom, which is the infant classroom, you can see the infant classroom over on the top right-hand corner. You can see I'm in my infant classroom. Now I'm going to assign a course to them. Some courses are already pre-assigned, and of course my infants are K. So I'm simply going to unassign this, this one right here. I don't want them to be playing this one. And for the CodeMonkey Junior sequencing and loops, I don't want them to play that one yet either. So I'm unassigning that one. All right. It says Beaver Achiever sequencing and simple loops. I would love for them to do that one, so I'm going to leave it assigned. They also have the Coding Adventure Part 1 fundamentals. I don't want them to do that just yet. I'm going to unassign that one too. So you're seeing how we assign the courses. Simply click assign or unassign right on the tab right here. So you see how easy it is to assign courses. We also have this other one here from Banana Tales. It's a Python, kind of hard, intermediate is hard to me. I'm not assigning that one either. So I'm going to unassign it. So as you can see, I have only assigned one course to my infants. All right, great. So I'm going to go back now to my dashboard. Once I go back to my dashboard, I go back to classrooms. Excellent, Azalea. All right, I'm going to go back down to my infants, click on it. And you can see here that they have no progress. Well, I can't see it because my floating tab, yes. You can see no progress because only one student is in my class right now, and his name is Lavar, and he needs now to get his information. How do I get him to receive the information? All right, so here is it. Nothing for Lavar yet, right? I'm going to go back to students. And look what I'm going to do now. Right where you see student list, you see print login and QR cards. I'm going to click that. And here it tells me that I can have the login information or a QR code are both login information and QR code. Let's go with login and QR code. It looks cool. So I'm going to print that. And here we have a preview of what our student will receive. He'll receive a QR code. He can scan and go straight to CodeMonkey. It has his username. It has his password. It even has the login credentials for CodeMonkey. So this is very convenient for the student. All right, let me just stop sharing screen there. Any questions? All right, no questions. We seem to be fine. All right, so we're now going to move on. Sharing screen again. Going back to CodeMonkey. All right, so we're going to help our student to log in. So what I'm going to do now is ask Mr. Gardner to help us to. So all the students have already logged in. But what we'd love to do, Mr. Gardner, just use somebody as a specimen. Use Brooklyn. So have her log out and then log back in. And we're going to have you show on screen how she logs into her account. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing so we can watch Mr. Gardner as he logs in with Brooklyn. Go as close as you can, Mr. Gardner, so we can see. I'm going to pin that screen. All right. All right, I don't think you should turn sideways so you can see. All right. So first and foremost, Brooklyn, could you explain to us what you did first?
First, I have to put in my URL.
Well, maybe before that, you had to go on to a particular web page.
Go on to Google and then to put on CodeMonkey.
Very good. All right. When you went on to CodeMonkey now, which of the login places did you go? Sign in or log in?
Login.
Very good.
And now
Okay, so she's gonna enter her username now. Are you sure that username is being entered correctly? Mr. Gardner has surgeon hands, man. All right, you can see her username there. Of course, when she's entering her password, we'll ask Mr. Gardner to block the screen. All right, so she'll enter her password privately now. So Gardner, class, yeah, where, man?
okay.
Mr. Gardner. We see the class, Mr. Gardner. All right, so you can, Brooklyn, tell us when you've entered your password, when you're ready. You ready now? Okay. So Mr. Gardner is showing us the other students and they are busy. You are ready now? Yes. All right, so click login now. And it says, welcome back. Very good. Was that difficult?
Yes.
Do you think other students in other schools could do that too?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you so very much. All right, so we have just accomplished our fourth objective, helping students to log in. And now we're going to go to objective number 5, watching our students on their coding journey. So Mr. Gardner, you may choose any student to help us to see what they're doing on screen now. All right. And this is Azalea. Hello, Azalea. How are you? Oh, awesome. Can you tell us which of the coding adventures you're doing right now? This one's a bit challenging. All right, so log out of that and go to a different one. Azalea. Show us one that you have done already. So she's gonna go back. By the way, Azalea is one of our stars. Hold on. You can see she has actually completed 100% of this particular activity. 100% of, this one is called CodeMonkey Junior Sequencing and Loops. So she's to get a certificate. She also is to get a certificate for Beaver Achiever Sequencing and Simple Loops. And she's to also get a certificate for Beaver Achiever Mini Course. She has done 100% of that. So 300%, man, high five. Good job. Could you please click on Coding Adventure Part 1 Fundamentals? Oh, and by the way, she's 43% in this one. So, Azalea, just click on the map, please. Oh, click OK. Click on the map and go back. Go back to the first one. See you get there. Go back to the first one. Coming by now, Azalea, you might be big and bright and know all them something, you know, but some of us are a bit more, you know. You know, we're at the learning stage. So take your time with us. So bring us back to number 1. See how far she has gone? Number 1. All right. So she's gonna be carrying us through this particular coding journey. Walk us through it, Azalea. Take your time with us here. Go ahead. Yeah, you get turn on your mic. So what should I do?
Reach, but it will stop right here. So we're going to change it.
A little louder, Azalea, please, for everybody.
So we're going to change number 10.
So how you know it's 10, Azalea?
No, it was right here first.
It was there for you.
Yes, sir, but it didn't reach the button.
Oh, so you need more. So it's like some mathematics that is in the coding too.
Yes,
Wow.
sir. So we're going to change the number to a bigger number.
So is there anything you could use, Azalea, to know the exact distance from where the monkey is?
Oh, the ruler.
The ruler.
You can use the
Very
ruler.
good. Can you pick it up?
I think.
Yes, and bring it to the monkey. And then put it now to the banana.
15.
15 steps. Wow.
So we're going to change it to
And she's
1.
going to type her 15 now. Beautiful. Let's see if he gets there. Yay! The monkey got the banana. So we see the integration of mathematics into the coding. Not true?
Sir.
That's very good. All right, go to the next stage for us now. Take us a little bit further and make it a little bit more challenging for us. Azalea. Not too far, not too far.
Okay.
So she has mastered many of these already. Where you want to take us? Number 5 or number 10? You think 5 is enough or 10 too much?
Try 5.
All right. Oh, all right. So remove the codes you have up there already.
Alright.
Yeah, remove those. We don't need those. We want it to be all over. No problem. So
Right.
this particular coding, Azalea, is a text-based coding and not a block-based because
Yes,
you have to
sir.
use words.
Yes, sir.
So you have to type words, right?
Yes, sir.
That means coding also has which subject in there?
Math.
And what else? Science and which one do you want to?
Language arts.
Language arts. The language arts are also in there. Children have to learn to read and write. Not true. Or should I say type? Good job, Azalea. Take it away.
Alright, so we're going to turn. We're going to turn to the left, so the monkey can turn this way.
Why are you?
See,
Okay.
he turned to the left. Now we're going to
Can you hear her online? Can you get a thumbs up if you can hear her clearly online?
after we turn left, we're going to measure right here. So how far did the monkey can go?
Okay.
So at number 16.
16 what?
16
Steps.
steps.
Amazing.
So
Click up here.
this one?
Let's click it right here. Yeah. And this. Yeah.
Alright, so this
Step.
step.
Steps. Good job.
Step 15. So
Many steps?
16.
Sure, 16? Look at it. Check it again. And use the ruler and check.
Okay. 16.
15 is more. All right, no problem. And the steps. Great.
After we reach the 15th step, we're gonna measure from right here.
I see. I see the critical thinking now, Azalea. Wow.
We're gonna measure So we're going to turn
Oh, so
13. So
the
we're going
monkey
to
needs to do what before? He's
turn.
turn. Okay.
Press enter, enter.
Enter.
Oh, enter.
Good job. So you need
So
a
we're
turn.
going to turn right.
Which direction you gonna turn?
Right.
Right. And then now, after he turns right, he needs
You're
to
gonna
walk
step.
how many steps?
Step 13.
13. Wow. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works.
Oh.
So the monkey turn, stop, turn. Oh, it was a little bit short. Just a little bit short. Yeah, and the fact that you made an error is that big problem. You can correct the code. Very good. Very good. So let's say 14 is enough. Monkey turn, turn again. Got it. High five, girls. Good job. Good job. Awesome. Thank you, Azalea.
Welcome, sir.
All right. We got another student. Here's Shantoni. Try Shantoni. Or you want the boy? The boy, no? Yeah, Bashan. Yeah, Bashan will talk us through what he's doing. Bashan, you can go to an easy one and start us off. Okay? So let him go back to his map. And let's go back to an easy one and walk us through. Okay? Sorry? That's easy. Okay, he said that's an easy one. So he said let's do that one. All right, talk up the first people, Bashan. So they have them. Bashan, you're talking way straight so they can hear you. Let me come across a bit. Okay. So this is a simple one, Bashan. But Bashan, hold on. You never get 3 stars. You got 1 star. So let's see what you could do to get 3 stars, right? So restart it. Oh, you went on the next stage. All right, go back. Click the map. Go back to that. Yes, number 10. So we're gonna see. So you're seeing here now, Bashan doing this coding. So you need to get, oh sorry, you need to get the banana and then get the treasure chest, right? Let's see which codes they use. So you want 1 to go back to this step here, and then he's going to jump up. And then now he needs 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to jump. Hold on. Is that what you did before? Okay, let's see. Oh, you never saw the banana first. Let's see. No. 2, 3, and then jump. Awesome. Let's say we get 3 stars. Awesome. High five. High five. Good job. You fix the code, not you. Well done. Fix this code. Yes, our meeting is going to end soon. We have 10 minutes to go for those persons who are online. That's Miss Young, Miss Osborne, Miss Morris, Miss Walker. Do you have any questions? We have 10 minutes to go. So just take up your audio. Hello again, teachers. I'm trusting that you are enjoying the session with our students. They are so engaged. Do you have any questions? Is there anything you'd like some clarification on? At least 40 you have.
26.
26, right? You almost reached there. Good job. All right, so as you can see, the coding does call for some critical thinking, especially for those more advanced levels, and it gets them to problem solve. You can see when one of our students there made an error in her code, she had to correct it so as to, you know, achieve a high score. So it's really not really just playing a game. It's really coding concepts, because we also saw the text-based coding that Azalea was doing, where she had to tell the computer the different directions to go. Whether it had to go right, left, or step straight ahead, how many steps. She had to use a ruler to calculate how many steps to take, then input this into the computer, and the computer was able to carry it out. This is what coding is all about. We don't know what these students will do with the knowledge that they have gained. We're trusting that they'll become computer programmers in the future, but if they choose not to, they can also go off into other areas of life that they can use critical thinking, problem solving, logic, all of these wonderful concepts that they're learning, especially using it to do well in their PEP examinations. These are our PEP students. So again, if you have any questions, teachers, I am willing to assist. Oniko, you want some help? Or you're fine? You're fine? You want some help? All right. Maybe you can, I'm gonna borrow Mr. Gardner's phone so I can record a little. And Mr. Gardner can give Mr. Oniko some help. This is one of our Money College teachers, and he's a teacher student. You're a teacher student now. No. Yes. He has actually transferred over to teaching after, no, he has actually completed a degree in, is it computer science? Computer science. I know you want to be a teacher. So who inspires? Semi Banks. He now wants to be a teacher. And we hope that you also teach computer science.
Of course.
All right. As well as your mathematics. Awesome. So we are inspiring the future generation of teachers as well as students. So we have the lovely Devona here. Devona is actually holding her way using some text-based coding. So Devona, give us a quick little interview, Devona. Devona, do you think coding is something that children can really learn from? I think so. All right. Since you have been coding, do you? I'm talking to Devon. I think you can leave this audio over there. All right. Hi, Devon. All right. So, Devon, have you been enjoying your coding adventure? Enjoying it. All right. Do you think it can really help you in school? How do you think coding can help you in school?
It can help by kids learning how to code.
All right. Is there anything that you do in your regular school life, school work, that you see in the coding with subject? You saw maths in it. How you saw maths in coding?
I saw the ruler up in the top corner.
Oh, this ruler right here. And what can you use the ruler to do?
Measure how many steps the monkey can do.
Awesome. And you do use rulers in school, don't you? Great measurements, right? Awesome. How about language arts? Do you see any matter related to language arts in the coding? Any words, anything about letters and stuff like that? You have used words? What are these over here? What are you using for the codes here? What are these?
Letters.
Those are words, not you? Yes. So the language arts include letters and words. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And you have to tell the monkey what to do using these